Welcome to Branson Spotlight with our friend Doug Gabriel from here in Branson, and good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me on your wonderful program.
Well, thank you. We're trying to highlight different artists in Branson, especially those that have been here for a long time. Let the public get to know them a little bit and find out your background, future plans, that sort of thing. And you've been in Branson for quite a while.
I've been in Branson 29 years. I started in 1985 on a show called the Starlight Theater with people like Shoji Debucci and everybody, John Paul Cody, the Texans were all on that show at that time. And then I started my own show in 1994 at the Jim Stafford Theater.
And you've
been
doing your own show since?
20 years. 20 years I've been doing my own show. So.
Do you like doing your own? Well, obviously you must like doing your own show, but...
I love it. And my whole family now has become a part of my show. And plus I have a wonderful band of wonderful musicians on top of the family being in the show. And just last year now, after I've been entertaining in Branson 29 years, but just last year I finally got my own theater.
Really?
Yeah.
I get asked all the time because I perform at the Showboat, and I get asked, have you ever thought of doing your own show? I say, no, thank you. It's a lot of work. People around here don't realize how much work it is, because you not only do the entertainment side, but you have to do the business side. And
running a theater is really quite something, and you're correct when you say that. A lot of people don't realize just how hard it is to maintain a theater, and you have to do the concessions, and there's just a lot more things to it. And then of course we have other shows in our theater as well, so we try to help a lot of different people, and it's wonderful having our own place. We've had a wonderful time. The theater used to be Yakov's years ago.
Oh, really?
And it's beautiful, right behind the Olive Garden.
Right, yeah, I know right where that is. My kids always see the signs and want to go down there because they're big fans of the Olive Gardens.
Oh yeah, I love having that in my parking lot.
Yeah, it's a place to go for lunch.
Yeah, so it's wonderful, and it's a good landmark where people can find our theater. They just go down the hill right by the Olive Garden, but the theater itself is just gorgeous on the inside.
Oh, I love it, because I saw the play or the musical that was there, the Frankie Valli, or what was the name of that? I can't remember.
I know which one you're talking about.
It's been a few years, but I used to go down there.
Break It Up is Hard to Do. Is that the one?
That's it. Yeah. But I used to go and watch that. Had a lot of friends in there, and that is a great place to be.
It is. It's a wonderful theater. We put a lot into it when we moved in there. There's all new lighting, new sound, and then also, the carpet is all brand new. So it's just gorgeous in there.
They had kind of a funny thing that happened, because back then Celebration City was open, and right behind you there, and they would do the fireworks every night. Well, that was right in the middle of their show, and whenever I would see it over time, they worked it into the show because you could hear it. You're hearing and so they would say, "Oh, look at the fireworks" or something.
Oh, that's great.
And well, you don't have to worry about that now.
No, it's okay now. And I actually do, Christopher, mornings and nights. A lot of people wonder. I still do mornings because I was a morning show for years, but I also do nights now. In fact, we probably do more evenings than we do mornings, but we do over 200 shows a year.
Wow. At what time's the morning show?
10 a.m. and then 8 at night.
Is that a challenge, getting the people? Because you probably get a lot of coaches.
Right. That's why we still do our mornings, because I've always had a strong coach following, and reason being is we change our show yearly, so we've had loyal customers that stay with us year after year.
Right. But is it a challenge with them in the morning? Because I know we do a late night show. Our crew starts at 8. The show itself doesn't start till around 9:15, and I see people out there kind of tired.
Believe it or not, I get them fresh in the morning. They're ready to go.
Oh, they're ready to go.
Yeah,
well, they get up at like 6 a.m.
They do. These buses, and they follow them in there, and no, I haven't noticed really that much of a difference. Now, your summer crowd in Branson's different than the spring and fall, and so you adapt your show accordingly and stuff. And we're actually getting into the music of, we do everything from Marty Robbins to the Bee Gees to Kenny Loggins. I mean, we do
Elvis.
all styles.
Yeah,
I do Elvis. Yeah, I do Elvis and Tom Jones and a lot of different people.
Yeah, I saw your show years ago when you were at the Stafford Theater.
Oh, wow.
I think that's where it was. And I remember you talking about about your Elvis belt buckle, right?
Oh, yeah. I was given this belt. I still wear that belt to this day. In fact, the lady that brought me to the town gave me it, and it's the designer of that belt was a famous designer by the name of Nudie, which Nudie made some of Elvis's stuff. So this belt is quite valuable, and I'm really honored that she gave it to me. So I wear it still in my show. It's sort of an image thing with us.
Do you remember? Is she from Vegas? Do you remember?
Now I'm trying to think. Well, she was from Grapevine, Texas, actually.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, she had a show there called the Grapevine Opry, and I was on her show years ago when I was just a little kid. And then when I came to Branson, I saw that she had her own theater at that time, and so I ended up getting the job there.
I used to do a bit in my show where it was a tribute to Elvis, but doing magic and comedy, and I would dress as Elvis in the show and kind of a little tribute to him, not making fun of him or anything, but doing magic as Elvis. And I tried for years to get the outfit made. It never looked right. The jumpsuit is what I would use. And so finally this woman on the internet gets a hold of me because I had posted all over the place, and she said, I can make you one. And I said, I need it to look authentic. And she goes, well, it will, because I designed his jumpsuits. And she sent me pictures of her with Elvis and showed me that she actually, so she made my prop. And
that's awesome.
It was pretty neat. So I got that little connection to Elvis myself.
Well, he's always been my favorite singer.